We'll turn that on. I'll update that. I will check this to make sure it's correct on dashboard. Oh, I'm so sore. I did kettlebells last night and it kicked my ass. Alright, well, I'm not finishing up this marathon, so we're just gonna get into some regular games. We'll see how warmed up I am for Tetris 99. It's kind of in the way, but I don't care. We'll let that hang out there. I might shift it down. I want to make it 100 by 100. I could also make it just smaller. And you know what? No, I want people to be able to see what we're listening to. But let's go ahead and lock that back and lock that back. Yeah, figuring out those locks really are a game changer. That's gonna mean I'm messing shit up on my OBS preview a lot less, and that's kind of nice. Spent the morning getting Minecraft back up and running, so I'm excited for that. Been missing some Minecraft. Other than that, it's just like a normal day for me. Nothing too much going on. I gotta find out from Brian what we're doing later this week. So I might be a little distracted here, just in general during this game. But I just have like a lot of things on my mind right now. And then Brian was pressing me yesterday for it because he knew something was bothering me and I really didn't address it with him, and maybe I should have. But that's really on me. I should have. I just want to know what the plan is, or if there is a plan. I don't like haphazard plans, or at least I like to have some idea of what's happening or what's going on. That's all. I don't think I want to do that. Let's do that. Sounds like some, well, I was gonna say an RPG, but it sounds like specifically like a Final Fantasy game. I don't know if it is. I can't see the thumbnail well enough. So it's really my fault. I should have talked to him. I got nobody to blame but myself. That spike. Ugh. Oh, and immediately mess up. Oh, well. I'm just giving up on that. Well, that fucked me in the ass. Jesus Christ. Nah, that's on me. I'm distracted. I'm not paying attention. I'm not warmed up. All these things. And my body just hurts all over. Dumb kettlebells. Also, I don't have water or cold coffee, so I'm probably gonna like take a quick break, maybe after this game even, and just run and grab those things with a little BRB. Because I normally have a cold coffee around this day. I think I'll go to the gym after stream and probably run or get on the bike just to work out, get some of that angst or anxiety out. I don't know what we're doing here the rest of the week. Like I said, if I am here tomorrow, I am planning on continuing Half-Life Episode 2. Or not Episode 2. Episode 1. Like, I think like it's a separate game, though. It's Half-Life Episode 1... Half-Life 2 Episode 1. Because, you know, they didn't want to make it confusing for people. But I should talk to Brian. I know I should talk to Brian. I just... Again, I complained about this a bunch on my YouTube channel. Like, I'm not used to it. I'm not used to being open with people, and a large part of that is just like the way I was raised. My parents did not like really validate my thoughts or feelings, and so just as a defense mechanism, I've always bottled that shit up. So it's just habit for me at this point now. But honestly, I don't know if discussing it would change anything. He knows what's up. He knows I treat myself poorly. That's something else I need to fix too. But that's neither here nor there. I kind of don't want to really talk about that. Guess I'm just rambling at this point. Such a good soundtrack. I messed this up. I gotta try to clean it up. I'm trying to think how I want to clean it up. Hey Tater, how are you today? I hope your day is going well. I was saying, I don't know what my stream schedule is going to be for the week. I'm not sure what's going to be going on here later this week, so I'd say bear with me and just look for changes or things coming up. Just watch for the going live or not. I'll try to post something in Discord if I know I'm not streaming. Ugh. I don't know if I'm out of practice or if these rooms are just being unreasonably hard. Oh yeah. How is your day going? Mine is started. Also, I forgot to grab water and a cold coffee, so I'm probably, after this game is over, probably gonna like take a quick break, like the quickest of breaks, and grab that, because life without cold coffee, just not worth it. Don't have it in me, I need cold coffee. Oh, so close to a perfect clear. Okay. Oh, low battery. Don't give me that low battery shenanigans. Oh, I forgot to charge my Joy-Cons. If my battery dies, or when it dies, I don't know what that means for my stream. I don't think playing Vampire Survivors is a very good idea. I felt yesterday's went poorly, and maybe I need to reassess what I'm doing in Vampire Survivors. But I'll see if that happens. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. How's that sound? Spent this morning getting Minecraft mods and stuff working, so I can play Minecraft again. That's just something I like to do to pass time. And now that the Maple Leafs are probably going to be going out of the playoffs, I will probably have more free time, and I'll be watching the hockey playoffs as much, because it's rough watching that kind of level of meltdown happening. They're just sending some straight damage. When in doubt, just send damage. Clear lines. Hey, let's go! First game of the day, or no, second game of the day. I'll take that. Ugh. Like Tetris Attack. Why does Tetris Attack for the SNES have such a baller soundtrack? GG. That was a fun game, man. I really beat up on that top 10 there. Alright, like I said, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna grab my water and grab a cold coffee. I will be right back.
at me. I'm Margot. Pay attention to me. Ooh.
I'm back. Thank you, Ashley Arcade, for the raid. Sorry, I forgot to grab water at the start of my stream. So, welcome everyone. Let me give you a shout out. Oh, I'm exhausted. Like, I'm sore. I did kettlebells yesterday, and so like I am just like my whole body hurts. And then I also didn't sleep very well, but that's my problem. Oh, that's loud now that I hear it. Let me turn that down just a hair bit. I was getting Minecraft situated, and I think I need to still turn down the volume in Minecraft if I have this loud. Oh, pardon me. How's that? That sounds still a little loud. I can see on the volume mixer where it is, and I know about where I want it. There we go. That should be about right. Games were tough but good. A couple of small wins. It was fun. Nice. GG. Are you gonna work? Is it not working? Bruh. Hold on a second. Where are you? Where are you not working? Let me refresh that. No, I want to skip this because Legend of Zelda always seems to trigger content ID. Alright, hold on a second. Did it not refresh? Trigger fire might be down or not working if it's not. The WebSocket's not working. No. Let's see. Let's see if the website's up. Oh, I'm super sore. Firewire. No. Trigger fire. What? Did they change their stuff? This is overlays. I'm not. What overlays? This is weird. What's going on with trigger fire? Did they change their website? Let's see. Twitch. No, that's not right. Hold on a second. I know. Let's just do. All right, now I owe that to you twice. Where's just trigger fire? Where's the trigger fire? They changed their stock website? Fire. No, trigger fire is what I use for the things. Did they change it? I thought it was trigger fire. Oh, it was trigger fire, wasn't it? Did they change it? Oh, so they did change it. Or I've always just Googled trigger fire. One second, let me make sure it's up. Right? No, it's always maybe I just wasn't thinking, or I've always Googled trigger fire. Okay, I got signed in. It looked like it signed out, signed in. Let's see, are we working now? Yeah, we're working now. Still don't have the filter working. And what happened? Oh, because music's hidden during this, right? That shouldn't hide this, right? Oh, because I have that one minimized now. There we go. That should be back. I still owe you one. Alright, let's play again. I should maybe move this down below the flag so it's behind the flag. Hold on a second. Let's move you. Where do we want you? We want you behind that flag, so we'll put you down over here. We can lock those again. That so I'm not messing with anything, nothing gets messed up. Why's all that stuff unlocked? Oh, because I had to mess with it yesterday, I think. I had to change that property. Oh, okay. Alright. How's your day going? I hope you're feeling a bit better today. I'm feeling alright. Like I said, just sore. I'm so sore. Fucking kettlebells kicked my ass. Ugh, I didn't think the class was ever gonna end yesterday. Well, then sit back, relax. Don't stress out, I guess, but maybe you're not stressed out. But like I said earlier, I don't know what the stream schedule is going to be like for the rest of the week. I don't know if we're supposed to go visit some family here. So I don't know what day that's gonna be. There'll be one coming up. Wait. I really don't want to do that, but let's get off that guy. But tomorrow I'm going to try to be streaming Half-Life 2 Episode 1. At this point, I think I just want to try to wrap up the Half-Life series. I wanna move on to other things. Play something else for a change. And I don't know how long my controller battery is gonna last. I don't know what else I'm gonna play stream today wise. Maybe I just will play Vampire Survivors. I was just having a rough time yesterday. Maybe I just need to, like, not what I was saying, reassess my goals, but just like concentrate on the nuts and bolts. Like, start clearing things to unlock. You know. I messed up there. Yeah. Win one, lose one. Man, that seems to be how it's gonna be. This is gonna be like really good. Play Mega Man? I could do that. I do have Mega Man 1 through like 11 on Steam. I could definitely play Mega Man. That is an option here. But I know you don't want, if you want to see me suffer, why? I would just play it until I get it. That's what you do in that. You know, it's like playing a ROM hack. You just, like, you die, you just try it again. You die, you just try it again. You know? Oh, man, I'm sore. Well, now I'm waiting for this battery to die because these rooms are Tetris just being spicy today, and I don't know. I want to have a fun day of playing Tetris. I don't want a day of Tetris that I dread, you know? Like, is it so wrong to just want to come into Tetris and have a fun day? I mean, I know that's probably like unrealistic expectations on my part, but there is one game I do want to play, but I don't know when I'm going to play it. I also kind of want it to be a surprise too. But the weather is nice here today. I was even like, I was grabbing my like water and stuff, and I was like, man, it'd be fun to like set up and do a stream outside. Like, I just want to be in the sun. Like, that's how nice it is right now. It's just hot, it's warm, but it's like kind of cool in the shade right now. Like, I'm kind of cold even though I have the window open. And it's like, man, I just want to be like out in that sun. I want to just bask, get warmed up. Also kind of thinking about how much I miss like paddle boarding. I miss doing that. I bet it's like perfect paddle boarding like weather back in Richmond. Wow, that misdrop. Yeah, that's alright. I got that cleaned up. Not too bad. That is one thing I miss. I miss paddle boarding. It's definitely something I enjoyed. It's good exercise, fun activity. Okay, we're doing that. Oh, that's too bad. I gotta clean it back up. So yeah, I was saying earlier, just watch the Discord. I'll message whether schedules changed or if I'm not gonna be streaming that day or some days this week. I know I won't be. I don't know the full details. I don't know when we're supposed to go. I don't know when we're supposed to leave. I don't know. I don't even know how long we're going to be going for. So I don't know really how to pack. I probably should be doing laundry. No, I messed that up. Like today or tomorrow. Damn, I missed drop. It's gonna be like that. It's gonna be one of those days. Just have trouble in the top 10. It doesn't help that like my back hurts. My back just hurts. Like I need a good back rub. That's what I need. Ryan, if you're watching this, come in here and give me a back rub right now. I don't think he's in here. Alright, let's get another one going. Yeah, no, this is just how these games are going to be today. I'm not going to do too hot. Might get the wrong kind of rub. No, I would make sure I wouldn't do anything that would break Twitch TOS. I'm a perfect little angel, I assure you. Trust me on that. I would never do anything wrong here. Daddy Bezos, give me your money, please. Seriously, what is up with these rooms? Just extra spicy today. Huh. Well, like I said, I don't even know how long I'm going to be able to stream this today, if I'm getting a low battery thing from my controller, my Joy-Con. So we'll go as long as I can. Maybe I'll take it as a sign to end the stream early. I don't know if I would do that. It depends on when it craps out on me. But I do want to hit up the gym. I just don't know. I definitely won't go too hard at the gym because the soreness is real today. It's like a good kind of sore. Like I definitely exercised hard. So did Brian. Brian did an excellent job. And it was not easy. But I think I would focus on cardio today. So we didn't really do much cardio yesterday. It was very like focused on weightlifting. Go away, low battery. You won't tell me what to do. Ugh. Sorry, I'm just really focused on this, and I don't think that matters now because I totally botched that. Well, managed to clean that up. Only to get hammered. Oh, my battery died. Well, poops. I was hoping, I was expecting it to last a bit longer than that. Well then, that really does cause me to have to decide what I'm doing today. Let me see here. Okay, yeah, I think I am playing, I guess Vampire Survivors. I'd really want to play Tetris 99 today, but that is not going to charge up anytime soon. That is a bruh moment. Let's get that plugged in. Alright, well. Sorry about that, I guess. I didn't really plan on playing Vampire Survivors today. But that was short-lived. Zudo, make me a title for Vampire Survivors. You can be as funny or as dumb as you want. While I get that up. I gotta have another game for backup for when that happens. I guess I can close this out now. Yep, everything still looks good there. Guess I've never noticed it was Firewire. I always did trigger fire. Close you. Bring up you. That was short-lived. That was an extremely short-lived Tetris 99. I am going to, let's see, bring up the game so I can actually see it. Let's look at unlocks. Level 80 in Inverse Mad Force. I don't think I can do that. But I can maybe try doing Vanilla Concita. Let's see. 15 minutes. I'm still trying to do this one, but I don't know how well this controller's reach level 50 with Concita and evolve Shadow Pinion. We're going to try that. It didn't work out too hot last time. I'm not too happy. Like, I thought it was supposed to aim in the direction you last faced, but now I'm like, is it opposite? Or is it just this controller is bad? And I think it's this controller. See, like, I was definitely trying to face right there, and it definitely went left. Let's go ahead and grab Candelabra. I'm trying to remember. I think its wings evolved the Shadow Pinion. Other than that, I don't, I'll go with my normal things I like to grab. Sure, we can grab X. Magnet Orb would be great right now, just based on the kind of weapon that is Shadow Pinion, because it really like leaves spread out. Let's see, those are the ones I need to work. And if I keep having trouble with this controller on this item, the Shadow Pinion, I might just not play it until I have a controller that works better. I do like Ring Tracer. What else? Magic Wand would be nice. Let's hold out for Magic Wand. And I need wings still. Santa Water is tempting. Sure, we'll grab Santa Water. I need all the help I can get in this run, I think. There we go. Alright, that gives me all of the items I want, actually. Now it's just the augmentations showing up. Alright, we'll grab that. I really hope it's not Stone Mask for Shadow Pinion. Tiger's Wings. I'm pretty sure that's the one for Shadow Pinion. Yeah, this is alright. Well, I think part of my problem was I was trying to do the inverse at the same time too, and that's no bueno. Trying to do the inverse and all of this at the same time. I think if I'm going to tackle the inverse, I need to do that with somebody that has more levels or just a little bit more robust. Probably Kurochi, since he's got let's grab Spellbinder. See, I need Spellbinder. Got wings at Spellbinder. King's Bible. Hollow Heart is on the floor, so I'm not worried about that. That gives me one extra to play around with. An empty tome. We're going to leave the Hollow Heart. We'll grab the Taurus box and let that be my extra item. And then we're just waiting for the empty tome. I'll throw a little bit more behind the Shadow Pinion because I'm really trying to get that evolved. Even though I think it's maybe the weakest weapon I have right now, just because the way this controller is acting. There we go. That's going to be helpful. There we go, and that's the last of the items I wanted. So now we are just into a mad dash to get levels. Like, it's strong if you use it, like, really in a small area. Hey, Cicely, how are you? I was playing Tetris 99, but my Joy-Con battery died, so I got it charging now. So, I'm playing some Vampire Survivors today. How are you today, Cicely? I am continuing to complain about my controller, but there's really nothing I can do about it. But it's going a little bit better not playing the inverse Mad Forest. I might have a better chance of doing this with Shadow Pinion and getting some of those unlocks. And I think that's what I'm focusing on right now, is just doing some of these unlocks, getting those knocked out and out of the way. Sorry, I can't fully see the screen, so I gotta click on it. Just waking up and eating oatmeal. It's it's like noon where you're at, I think. It's either 1 o'clock or noon, so how late were you up last night? $3 a.m. Oh gosh, I'm doing well. I was getting everything set back up on my Minecraft account so I can play Minecraft again, getting all the mods and stuff like that. I haven't done it since I set up the new computer. Now I was playing some Minecraft already today. So much fun. You recently started playing Minecraft again too. Nice. At 3 a.m. in the morning when no one's watching or awake. Thank you. No, it was I kind of let Brian talk me into it, but also like it doesn't hurt to get a new computer at this point. I still want to try fixing my old computer and replace the keyboard because it's still a good computer, and maybe I can use it for like OBS and do dual stream setup or dual computer setup, and that might be nice. What do I want here, actually? Let's do whip. Because now I want to replace the keyboard as a challenge, like, and then like part of me is also like, there's no guarantee that that fixes the problem either with my other laptop. Hold on a second. Having to talk through the alert is the best. I'm glad you enjoy it. You're gonna pass out? Well, have a good night. Get some sleep. Sleep it off. King's Bible in this is such a savior. It really does some work in this game. I gotta get this whip going so I can get health from that. So are you working on anything in Minecraft, or are you just playing around having fun? Or are you helping Felix out with the at the perimeter with the ridiculous stuff he's got going on? Let's see. Been trying to build. Here, I'm gonna just pop this out and resize it so I can re-chat while playing Vampire Survivors. There we go. That's mostly there. We've been trying to build a fancy resort house from too hot to handle. We built it together in creative, and now we're copying it in survival. Nice. I'm continuing work on my ridiculous like mountaintop castle base. I'm working on. I want to get that like squared away, or at least get the perimeter of it done, and then I can start like actually designing the inside of my castle. Which I haven't given any thought to what it's going to look like on the inside, but I figure that's just details, right? Really trashy TV. What counts as really trashy TV? Please tell us so we can all judge you on your taste in television. Love to see the castle. I only have like one corner done, but I'll post a picture on Discord later. Show you what I'm working on. What do I want here? This whip. If the whip is something I want to improve, I should probably focus on the whip. Ugh. I wish the things automatically fired, not just when I stop. Like the having to stop, especially in this game, is a bit of a problem. Like, this whole game requires you to constantly be moving. Too Hot to Handle and The Circle so far. I don't know what those are. I do not know. I do not know my reality television anymore, apparently. Why are these trashy television? It's a good thing. Nice. Definitely take that. Oh yeah, I need the I guess I need Hollow Heart if I'm going to evolve the the whips. I've just been watching the NHL playoffs a lot lately. I'm waiting for the Leafs to go out so I can be like, okay, I don't care about this anymore, and I can like just spend my afternoons watching Twitch and like playing Minecraft. Alright, we should get a lot of levels and stuff here. Come, skeletons. Let me harvest your bones. Skeleton Horde's so good for farming XP. Second Shot is a show where a bunch of hot people try to have sex with each other because it costs money from a prize pool. But of course they do it anyways. That sounds like the trashiest of trashy television. And yeah, the playoffs have been fun. Maple Leafs made it out of the first round for the first time in 20 years. And they're immediately going to go out in the second round. I'm not joking, it sounds like something that would be in the Dream Daddy game. Like, that's how trashy it sounds. Like, it almost sounds like made up. I'm just harvesting right now, and then we'll grab that Arcanus and grab Mad Groove. It's the trashiest trash you can watch. What channel does it come on? Is that E or something? Already waiting for the 5th season? This is on season 5? Man. Do we need to... These are Netflix shows? That's even worse! It should be better than that. Why does Netflix got trash television like that? Oh, I'm spilling cold coffee all over me. Yuck. Oh. I don't know. I don't watch much television anymore. Like, the shows I watch are like... It seems like I'm either watching Disney Plus shows, and it's usually like Star Wars shows, or... I have been watching some stuff on Apple Plus, but nothing is coming out. So I'm behind on... I need to finish The Last of Us. I need to finish Mandalorian. I'm up to date on Ted Lasso. We watched a show on Apple Plus called Severance, and if you haven't watched that, that's a weird and interesting show. I'm kind of interested. Should be watching an episode with Brian. I'll pass, thanks. Barry is out, and that's something I need to finish watching. Wait, did I not? Wait, did I not grab Mad Groove? Did I accidentally skip? Well, now I gotta go collect everything. What happened? Her Barry is super good. Severance looks interesting too. Yeah, Barry is amazing. Severance is interesting. It's a really good watch. You'll burn through that one pretty quick. We did. We were watching episode after episode on that. Alright, well, I'm just making a run for the items now. I must have blanked out and just didn't grab Mad Groove. Or I thought I had it and didn't grab it by accident. I wonder if I can go to the wizard and get it now. I'm a little mad at that. I wasn't paying attention or something. Yeah, Barry's really, really good. I would highly recommend that. Severance is just weird and interesting and kind of cool. Like, it definitely leaves you with questions. I've been so when I turn on the Apple TV, there's, I guess they got a new show, like it's like a future sci-fi show called Silo. I want to see it. It looks like the production value is really good. I did watch the Tetris movie. I watched that like as soon as it came out. It's really good. I enjoyed it. They did a good job on it. It's, I know they had to like, you know, dramatize it for television, but you know, it's got the people correct. It got the major people involved correct. But I did enjoy it. Die, Atlantean. I'm more focused on this Atlantean than I am, like, these bats here. Oh, I left a treasure chest behind. I should probably go get that now. I'm so mad. I'm so mad I don't have the Mad Groove. What happened? I must have, like, selected the wrong thing. Must have hit skip by accident or something. You just saw it? I really liked it. I thought they did a really good job on it. And like, I knew a lot of the story because I had watched, I think the video game historian has a really good video on it, and I had seen that. I left a chest up there. Ah, this is why I need Mad Groove. Make this whole endeavor easier. Alright, whatever. Evolve something here. Alright, so that's Shadow Pinion. And I'll, like, shoot flames or something behind me, right? So that'll help a bit. Oh, that's right, it like shoots lasers now. Alright, make quick work of him. Um, again, mostly like it's I think a pretty accurate portrayal. Maybe some of the stuff that happened at the where they're doing the contract negotiation. Spoilers, I guess. Spoiler warning. At the Russian place, probably didn't go down like that. I'm fuzzy on the details. I'm not sure how all that went down. But if I had to guess, that might be the most inaccurate stuff. But like everything about it is largely true. Like the thoughts that like they had the rights to these things, they didn't. And so they had to negotiate differently. It was this weird kind of thing during the Soviet Union, in that the creator of Tetris really didn't get a chance to benefit from it under Soviet rule, because like he didn't own it, we own it, sort of deal. But then, like, I think after the fall of the Soviet Union, the rights did revert back to him, supposedly, or maybe. And, like, the whole thing with him and the Tetris company, like, that's true. I do know that. And it's also why, people make fun of Tetris for how controlling it is of its IP, but it was a lot of that early stuff you saw in that movie, which is why they defend the IP so strongly, because, like, they got screwed early on, because people who said they had the rights to it did not have the rights to it, and were selling the rights like they had the rights to it. Or they were negotiating like for the rights, but not really getting a good, fair deal for them. Imagine if the never left the Soviet Union. It would be weird, right? And that's one of the things, like, watching it made me realize, like, there's something about Tetris that is like perfection. It is perfection, and like they cut lightning in a bottle is the way I described it. It's just the perfect game. It gives enough like positive feedback to the player, like it becomes addictive. It gets, it scales, so it gets more challenging. It's really like one of the most perfect games ever invented. Exactly. And that's what I mean. Like it is the most perfect game, like without trying to be. It just works so well as a game. It's just so much fun. It's a blast to play it. Alright, I'm just gonna wait until the 21st minute, and hopefully I can get Mad Groove again. I'm really mad that I missed Mad Groove. But we should make 30 minutes on this, so that's not an issue. I'm more just dumb. I mean, I would be playing Tetris 99 right now if it weren't for my controllers. My controllers disappointed me. They let me down. Well, I let my controllers down. I didn't have them plugged in. I didn't charge them. Copy of Puyo Puyo Tetris and watch how confused they are. I mean, I always think about that, like... Well, no, can I go back in time and just be the creator of Tetris? Or better yet, can I just go back in time and invest in Microsoft and Apple on the ground floor, buy myself some Amazon stock? I mean, you know, while we're talking in hypotheticals, like, and it's crazy. Like, it's crazy that, like, all that kind of happened in our lifetime. You know? Like, the beginning of my lifetime, but still my lifetime. You know, and it's just like, yeah, you do ask the question, like, what if it stayed an obscure game in the Soviet Union? I suspect it would have gotten out. I suspect just like, even with the route it took, like, you know, it went from being this weird obscure game, but it was so fun and addictive that people couldn't help but play it. Where is my there it is. You know, like, people couldn't help but play it, you know? Exactly. Like, it was always meant for greatness. You know? And then it's also, like, you know, how they've updated Tetris. Like, modern Tetris is very different from the Tetris, like, they started with. But, like, all the changes were good. Having the hold was a game changer. Not having pieces immediately stick in place was a game changer. I don't know if I want to take that level 9. Let's get, let's work on getting the, Mad Groove, and then I'll take on the 100% Curse. It's gonna be a lot of levels there. I don't think I thought that one through. Who's the one that has the Arcanus? Adding anime was a game changer. I mean, I think that's just Japan. Japan animes anything. They animate, like, battleships. They animate horses. It's weird. They do weird shit with anime. It's just what Japan does. It's like their #1 export is weird shit turned into anime. Stay away, Atlanteans. We love them for it. They get a little crazy with it. I haven't watched Any anime recently? The last thing I watched was I got caught, or I watched Made in Abyss. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but like it has potential to be bad. We'll see if it doesn't get bad. Sorry. It's just like, please, fans, don't be weird around this. But, you know, there are people that will be weird. Which anime? It's called Made in Abyss. It's definitely uncomfortable at times. But, like, it's definitely, like, it's got enough weirdness that I'm intrigued. But it's also, like, I guess slow. Because, like, I don't think there's a whole lot of manga that's been released since that's after the second season of it. It's a pretty quick watch. I watched through it really, really quick. It's just got like enough weird stuff happening in it that it like kept me engaged. But like, shit's weird. I'm gonna like have to see like what the long-term survivability of this anime is gonna be. I haven't watched anything else either. I still need to watch all the Evangelion movies. I haven't watched it. I haven't watched any of the new ones past the second one. I haven't watched the third or the fourth one yet. I like the art style. I like how they present the world. I like the world building in it. I just want to see. I'm like now interested in seeing where it goes. You know, it's always suffers from the thing of like, well, they made an anime out of it, but like, it's nowhere near being done. Or I don't know how long it's going to continue for. And it's like, well, I guess I'm just reading the manga now because I don't know if it'll ever get another season, you know, or if there'll be more of it. I haven't even read the manga yet. So it's kind of like a wait and see. I don't know, have you watched any anime recently? Have any like tips or something I should try watching? I just really like, I probably have the time for it now, actually. I just haven't watched it. Ghibli films. Ghibli is just like a fucking hug on an afternoon. That's what watching Studio Ghibli is like. Like, it's just, it's the most like comfy thing you could do for yourself is watch Studio Ghibli films. Like, one of my favorites is still always going to be Kiki's Delivery Service. I want to watch one of those actually recently. Just to watch, you know. You watched it? Yeah, Spirited Away is amazing. I got them all. Oh, I don't have them on this computer. I kind of dropped the ball. I liked when we were doing like the weekend watch parties of and working our way through the Studio Ghibli. Have you watched Howl's Moving Castle yet? That is highly, highly recommended. That's another one. If you haven't seen it yet, I will definitely strongly suggest you watch it. It's just really, really well done. Studio Ghibli is just amazing at everything they do. Did we watch it? That's good to know. Yeah, Howl's Moving Castle is good. It's so good. I know we watched... I'm trying to think of what we watched too. I know we watched My Neighbor Totoro. That's just a classic film. Oh god, fucking Grave of Fireflies was rough to watch. That's always a rough watch. No one walks away from that feeling good. That's like, I watched that film once a decade. What? Howl's Moving Castle? You don't know if you've watched it or not? Because I was going in order when we were watching. I think the last thing we watched was like the Castle of Cagliostro. Seeing Fireflies again. Yeah, Grave of Fireflies is rough. But I think it's an important movie. Like, it's not meant to be an easy watch. It's supposed to be like, yeah, well, now I feel like shit. Like, it is not supposed to be a family-friendly movie. One I always recommend to people because it doesn't really get on people's like Studio Ghibli radar often is The Cat Returns. I think The Cat Returns is just such a wonderful little hidden gem by Studio Ghibli that I think it gets passed over a lot of the times, but it's just a like fun adventure movie. Like for whatever reason, and I don't know why, I think it's because the cat is voiced by the same guy, but like I always associate like The Cat Returns very similar to like The Princess Bride in that it's like just that kind of fun adventure movie. It doesn't take itself too seriously, you know, it's lighthearted, it's fun, it has a interesting and cute world. It's one I highly recommend. And I only say that because, like I said, I know it kind of doesn't appear on people's radars very often. But I mean, like, can you really, like, I feel like you really can't go wrong with Studio Ghibli films in general. Like, they're all solid winners. You know. Do you have a favorite Studio Ghibli movie yet? As like I said, I'll watch Kiki's Delivery Service any time of day. Like if I'm like happen to be flipping channels and it's on, like I know I'm stopping there to watch it for like the next hour. It's hard to decide. It really is. They're all so good. Spirited Away is really good. They should have won. Like, I really feel like Studio Ghibli should have had more Oscars than they have. Oh, Ponyo. Ponyo's a great movie too. Ponyo's cute. Ponyo was really cute. I think The Wind Rises and like, what's the other one? Some of the newer ones. Like The Wind Rises is definitely more serious. What's the other one? Why am I drawing the blank? It's not Only Yesterday. It's the... Man, I'm drawing a blank. Those tend to be more, I think, grown up and adult. But still solid movies. Arrietty. Arrietty's really good. Totoro. Totoro's fast. Like, that's a quick watch. It's so short. It's like just a little over an hour, but it's just like, I don't think you need it to be any longer. It's just really, really good. Just what it is, you know? Yeah. My mistake was trying to do this inverse with the Conceitor. This is going a lot better. Oh man, I'm hungry. I had a light lunch. I probably should eat more. I love this laser beam effect it does. It's pretty ridiculous. Oh, we're almost out of time. Run away! Wait, how is death not killing me? Oh, did I set this to endless? Oh, this might be set to endless. Okay, I didn't think about that. I was waiting for death. Well, I guess we'll just go until things are too powerful to kill me, I guess. I hadn't planned on that. Big stretch. Or I could just end it here. Hey, success. Level 50 with Concita. Evolve Shadow Pinion, all that good stuff. Alright, we'll take that. Wigloo of Illusions. Alright, let's look at unlocks. Let's look for more unlocks I can do. 30 minutes with Llama. 80 Inverse Gallo. Ugh, that's gonna be tough. I'll probably have to do everything else first. Defeat a total of 3,000 Milk Elementals. Oh, I was looking over these. Look at how ridiculous this is. Which one is it? It's this one. Defeat a total of 6,000 of these guys called Sammys. They're in the new DLC. They don't appear that much in the DLC, so it's going to take forever to unlock him. I'm like, they did that shit on purpose. The cap is somewhat easy to do. I gotta do these, knock these out. Oh, I'm hungry. I did not eat enough. I want to see what it's like, see what his weapon is. Surely just make him spawn more. There probably is. I might just need to find the right area for it. Find Apoplexy at 9 minutes in Bat Country. Okay. Find the Chaos Malachite at minute 18 in Bat Country. 3,000 milk elementals. Should I try to defeat 3,000 milk elementals with Dominero? Which one's Dominero? Who is that? Do I have him? Oh, that's that one. He's slow, isn't he? I just gotta start like going through the list and doing these, so I can start getting more things. Oh, I still have to reach the 31-minute in Inlaid Library? I could do that. Does it count if I do endless? Oh, I know what I can do. Alright. There is still an unlock to get in Inlaid Library. Try and remember. I just need to make sure I have the birds. Who do I want to do that with? I think I'm gonna do that with Antonio. Hey, Willie the Wino. It's a tough one. Yeah, that's probably gonna be like one of the last ones I do because I remember doing it. I think we're doing this. We're going to do Inlaid Library. We're going to set it to endless. But there is a character to unlock in here that I've only done once, and then I immediately lost it, so we're going to do it again. I just need to make sure I have the birds, but I don't let the birds evolve. We're going to stick with beginning. Oh, I don't want any of those. We'll take the cross, because I guess I can't take something. We'll grab ebony wings. That gives me one. Ugh. I feel slow. Duplicator would be nice. So is magic wand. I'm gonna pick the things I want. Always look for King's Bible too. But we gotta hold out for Pichon. And how are you doing today, Willie the Wino? We were talking about Studio Ghibli movies. What is your favorite Studio Ghibli movie, Willie the Wino? Do you have one? I would love to hear about it. Mine is Kiki's Delivery Service. It's so good. Kiki's Delivery Service is just so good. Let's go ahead and grab Spellbinder. Just got off a 3-hour training call with Link, so taking a break. Ugh, bruh. That sounds terrible. I hope you weren't too bored in your training call. Maybe, who knows, maybe you enjoyed it. Do you enjoy 3-hour training calls? Ugh. Trekkus is not that I know of, is it? I thought it was DreamWorks. Why would you think Shrek was a Studio Ghibli movie? Or is that just hopeful thinking? So waiting for the other. I don't want any of those. Oh, well, I'll get clever. So waiting for the other bird. Oh, we will. Do I want Empty Tome? I'll go ahead and grab Empty Tome. I know it's on the floor, but oh, I'm gonna skip. I still need Hollow Heart. I need Hollow Heart. I'll get Empty Tome with the Mad Groove. I don't know if I've ever actually watched Studio Ghibli movie. I've seen them. I know the art. I've never watched them. I strongly recommend you watch them then. They are... I was describing them and it's like a warm hug. If you want to describe a movie as a warm hug, it is a Studio Ghibli film. Ugh, I hated having to power through that. Hey, Pichon! Yeah, getting the birds on. Now I just need to make sure they don't evolve. I could start making my way over. Have to decide what I want. I want King's Bible. King's Bible is what I want. I agree. I think you would enjoy trying them. Because, like, even as an adult, like, I don't know, as an adult, would I see like, them as the same as, like, watching them as a kid? Is like, I probably watched most of them as an adult, honestly. You know? Well, like, teenager, really, but... And it's like another thing if you're watching it with a kid, but like just cinematically, like it's still good. Like it's weird, like I don't find myself going back and watching Disney movies, but like I constantly find myself watching Studio Ghibli movies, you know? Which is very weird. I'm sure I will, just not big into movies. ADHD makes it difficult to keep your attention. I got that. I think, like, they're one of the few movies that keep my attention. It's like I said, and they're just comfy. They're comfy movies to watch. They're easy to watch. You know, they're not too complicated. Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings is good. The extended Blu-ray. That's what you gotta do. Just not all at once. I've wanted to do that. I've wanted to watch the extended Blu-rays all at once, but I know it's like what 14 hours or something like that. I know it's just this ridiculous, insurmountable task. All right, I need to start just making my way over. I think I got the weapons and things I need. I can pick up things along the way. Oh yeah, no, I get it. It's a long series. It's a fantastic series, and I hear ya. Like Brian dreads watching Lord of the Rings, even though they're really good. Like I love watching them, but I also don't watch them often. I also don't force him to watch them. You know. I was also trying to get him to watch Akira for the longest time. I could never get him to watch Akira. And I think, like, from a sci-fi, like, standpoint, Akira is, like, such a good movie. Even if you, like look past the anime, like, it's just so well done. And it's, like, one of the OG like animated films out there that's like, yeah, animation can be an adult like thing, not just for children. Whip? Sure. I'll get a whip. Oh, probably to prevent my birds from evolving, I will probably banish one of them at the end so they don't evolve past that. I'm like trying to just slowly make my way over. Do I just go ahead and grab this? I'm gonna grab this. This will give me health. The pigeons evolve themselves, so that gives me 2 slots open. Should totally. I've been wanting to get him into watching Akira. I wonder if I need the wings, or if it's just trying to get me the wings. Be like, here you go, hurry up. I'll get you there faster. Cross. I heard good things about the D&D movie. I haven't watched that yet, but I heard good things about it. I'm not going to grab Stone Mask because I don't think that really helps me out here. I do need Hollow Heart now that I think about it. Magnet Orb would be good. Yeah, I need Hollow Heart. Just looking at where things are. I still gotta beat the, or kill the death that's playing the piano. So I need some strength of stuff. I guess I could slow down. I'm making pretty good progress. Another B movie? No. I think you're hearing things. No, I was probably just thinking about what I need in this run. No, the B movie is like one of the worst things to happen to television ever. I don't know who approved that script, honestly. Like, what the fuck were they smoking? Candelabra. I would like candelabra. Oh, there's candelabra. Oh, I have candelabra. Empty tomes on the floor. I need Hollow Heart. I could grab spinach. Spinach doesn't hurt me. There's Magnet Orb. Oh, do I just grab Magnet Orb? Yes, I can grab Magnet Orb. No, I want Hollow Heart. Ah, see, it suckered me in with the spinach. All right, we're skipping Magnet Orb. I don't. I'm glad like people meme the B movie because that's the only way I can justify its existence now is as a meme. How high was Jerry Seinfeld? I'm like fucking Jerry Seinfeld. And seriously, like, did that lady just like be like, yeah, I want to be in a relationship with a bee? That's weird. That is a weird premise for a movie. No, I'm holding off for Hollow Heart. I feel like this is going slow. Slower than I want it to. Taking a lot of damage too. I hate these exploding guys. You want to see it for the memes? I cannot recommend it in all honesty. Even from like there, you know how there's like good bad movies and then there's bad movies? This is a bad movie. It's just bad. Like, at least Neil Breen movies are bad, but in a funny way. They're so bad. Speaking of which, do we have a new Neil Breen to watch yet? Or are downloads of it not available? Oh wait, does the library need to be in? Oh, I think I need it to be in the inverse library. Fuck, I'm trying to remember. I'm gonna keep going, but I think I messed up. I think it needs to be the inverse library. Well, and now I'm trying to kill this Atlantean, which I didn't want to get suckered into having to deal with him. I'm trying to remember. I think I need to be inverse. Hold on, I'm gonna check real quick. I think it needed to be inverse. Oh wait. No, okay. Yeah, I think I needed to be inverse. I think that's on me. It's on his Twitter, YouTube. Oh, so we can just watch it on YouTube at any time? He's not trying to make money from it. Or maybe he's trying to make money on his YouTube. Which, now I know Nilbreen has a YouTube. Is this... What is this? Is this Fateful Findings sequel, right? Was that what it's called? No, it hasn't been released. He's just shown it at a few places, right? I think I messed this up. I think I needed this to be inverse library. So this run might be not even for anything. I got everything I needed. I think this needed to be the inverse and I wasn't even thinking about it. Get it into theaters. It's not going to. No theater wants. The only theaters that are going to show it are like art house or second run theaters who know like there's enough meme possibility there for it, but otherwise no one cares. You know, like, sorry Neil, we like you, you're funny, you definitely have a thing, but like serious theaters are not going to take you seriously. You're going to be at second run. AMC theaters don't deserve rain. Agreed. Agreed. He should only show in the most art house and couture movie theaters possible. I think I've messed up this run. I think I needed to be in the inverse. But we can just play this out, I guess, now. That's on me. This Atlantean's not going down easy. Let's do Ebony Wings. I really like to evolve this, the whip, so I can get some health going. I'm ready for some Nilbreen. I want more Nilbreen. It's just the worst of the worst. Do you have any other Cade crossings? Is that what it is? Cade, yeah, Tortured Crossings. That is it. Yeah, I've seen the trailer. Cade, the Tortured Crossing. I like this like stock video. I mean, that's what I'm saying. He definitely has like a style. He definitely has a method. He has a way of doing it. nose starting to hurt. Oh, Neil Breen. But I was gonna ask, have you watched any good bad movies lately? Or anything? I miss the bad movie nights. I used to have a ton of fun watching those. Like Samurai Cop is still like a high point for me. Like that is such a good movie. It was fun. Guess I'll grab this. There's no reason for me to have this now. No, have not dropped. It's probably gonna be this back here that has the Arcanus. Yeah. Hey Dep, wearing Vampire Survivor costume, it looks great. Thank you. I am. It is a Pink Floyd hoodie. It's been a while since the last bad movie night. Watched about a video game killing people in real life. It was so bad. It sounds bad. Yeah. How is your day? Are you doing programming things? Are you being a programmer today? Show the Pink Floyd hoodie? I've had this like hoodie forever. I think everyone's seen this. Ben, you and Willie Wino have both been in meetings all day. Ugh. No bueno. Don't catch me in a boring meeting. But I also don't get paid. It's alright. You're here now, so I would say sit back, relax. Or you're at home, right? You work from home, so I don't know. If the weather's nice, go outside with your laptop and do business stuff from outside. I was saying it's a really nice day here. Like I almost like I want to like get a setup that puts me outside and I can like enjoy the nice weather while streaming outside. I think that'd be fun. But not in a hot tub. This is not a hot tub / pool stream. Yeah, I'm almost certain it needed to be in the inverted library. I think I messed this one up. Alright, we're just trying to kill these guys. Oh, there we go. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and banish him so they don't evolve. But like I said, I'm pretty certain I messed this up and I need to be doing this in the inverse library. Home, quiet for a bit before the kids get home. Nice. I don't think your kids are that bad. They're probably pretty quiet when they get home. If anything, it's like probably you that encourages them to be noisy. Yeah, I'm already off the side here. Yeah, unfortunately, I think I need to do this in the inverse. It was still fun. I didn't take a break. Let me take a quick break here. And we'll do another go at that. I forgot it needed to be the inverse. Oh, that's gonna be difficult. But yeah, let me run to the restroom real quick. Be right back. Do what you need to do, stretch your legs, all that good stuff. And use the restroom, whatever you need to do. And when we get back, I'm gonna try taking another crack at this inverse library thing.